When you picture joining a gym, you usually imagine this whole production, right? Driving across town, navigating some massive parking lots, scanning a card, all for like $50 a month.
Yeah, it's totally a luxury experience. And for a lot of people, that traditional setup isn't just, a financial burden. It's geographically impossible. The friction of just getting there keeps them out of the market entirely.
Right, exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into a private IQ research report on FitHub,
Yeah, they're an Indonesian tech-enabled gym chain.
and we're really exploring how they're taking fitness from that $50 a month premium luxury down to like a $15 a month everyday utility, unlocking this massive untapped middle-class market in the process.
It is a total paradigm shift. And honestly, the core of their strategy starts with where they absolutely refuse to build.
Okay, let's unpack this, because to charge, what, a third of the national average for a membership, you clearly can't be paying premium rent.
Exactly. I
Right.
mean, historically, premium gyms anchor themselves in shiny, expensive shopping malls, right? To capture that high-end foot traffic.
Right, the mall crowd.
Yeah, but FitHub completely ignores them all.
Yeah.
Instead, they target standalone, high-density neighborhood properties.
Oh, wow. So they just bypass those massive commercial lease liability.
Right, which slashes their overhead and protects that disruptive $15 price point.
It really reminds me of the rise of quality fast casual dining. Like, you skip the expensive downtown real estate to bring a premium product straight to the suburbs, where people actually live.
Exactly. And bringing the product to the neighborhood fundamentally expands their total addressable market. They aren't just, stealing disgruntled customers from luxury gyms.
Wait, really? Who are they targeting then?
Well, the report notes 50% of their 400,000 members are actually first-time gym goers.
That is wild, half of them. And I mentioned earlier they are tech-enabled. How does technology actually factor into keeping costs low in a physical building?
So the tech automates the front of house. Members use the FitHub app to book classes, scan in at the door, manage their billing.
Ah, so nobody is sitting at a desk checking you in.
Right. By digitizing those administrative touch points, they operate with a skeleton crew compared to a traditional gym. Lower headcount equals lower operating costs.
Makes sense. So this hyper-local, low-overhead model clearly works. They successfully acquired massive foot traffic, but that introduces a completely new problem. Where do you put everyone?
Yeah, capacity suddenly becomes the bottleneck. To handle the crowds, CEO William Jajati is pivoting aggressively away from their original legacy format.
Those were like tiny 1,800 square foot boxes.
Exactly. Now, the operational focus is entirely on massive 7,000 to 8,000 square foot hubs.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Because if you're a hyper-growth tech startup, the usual instinct is to build as many new locations as humanly possible, right? Show growth.
Yeah, you just want dots on the map.
Exactly. So I was genuinely confused why they would intentionally slow down their new store rollout.
Well, it comes down to maximizing the lifetime value of the customer without raising that $15 base price.
So they just get more revenue out of the current members.
Yeah, by deliberately slowing down new builds, they prioritize enlarging and renovating their existing mature locations. That extra physical space lets them layer in high-yield ancillary services.
Like what kind of services?
Things like reformer Pilates and certified personal training.
Ah, I see. Because the rent and that skeleton crew front desk are already paid for by the base memberships.
Exactly. The margins on those premium add-ons are massive. They drop straight to the bottom line, meaning these larger clubs can essentially pay for their own construction costs in under 2 years.
That is seriously impressive. But, I mean, even with those margins, spending all this capital to upsize still feels like a gamble. Why not just keep copy-pasting the cheap small gym model everywhere?
Because the market around them is changing rapidly. The budget fitness space in Indonesia is getting flooded with tech-native startups and rivals like FTL Gym.
So the barriers to entry are just too low.
Right. The CEO actually noted that this rapid saturation is mirroring the local commercial coffee boom, just super crowded.
So upsizing is actually a defensive moat. If you don't make your space bigger and better, you lose your members to the shiny new gym opening up down the street.
Yeah, FitHub is proving that hyperlocal density and digital integration can truly turn a luxury into a formalized lifestyle utility. They've effectively democratized access to wellness for an entire rising middle class.
Which leaves you with a really fascinating question to chew on. If neighborhood fitness becomes as ubiquitous, cheap, and commoditized as a local coffee shop, does brand loyalty even survive? Or will consumers simply bounce to whoever has the newest equipment on the block? Next time you tap your card at the gym, ask yourself, are you paying for the brand or just the convenience?